Hello and welcome to our RLCS 1v1 NA predictions video. This is the playoff group for who's going to qualify to play in Raleigh against the MENA 1v1 winner for that bracket. So, just as a quick disclaimer before I go, I have been paying more attention to the 3v3 scene, doing those predictions on this channel, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time for each prediction here. Just know that I have watched some of this. I've watched some of Johnny Boy and Fear's streams where they feature some of these guys, and so I'm going to do my best, and we'll just take it from there. So Wavy over Cosmic, you can see Wavy is the 1 seed, had a really good round 5-up Evo first killer. Cosmic beat some good guys, but also lost. I'm gonna give this to Wavy. I'm not too obsessed with the game score because in ones it's kind of like I don't know. Chronic Reddles. Chronic lost to Talk. Reddles lost to Kofer. I think I actually like Reddles here for ones. Scribbles Evo. Scribbles had 3 wins. Evo lost to Wavy and First Killer. Those are quality losses. I actually like Evo. I like Evo better here. First Killer SB. I think First Killer probably sweeps there. That means Wavy Reddles. I like Wavy here over Reddles. Evo First Killer. I like First Killer over Evo in this first round. Then let's do Cosmic Chronic. I think I like Chronic just because Cosmic had a pretty rough Swiss, although I do believe Cosmic has more 1v1 specialty than Chronic does. I just think Chronic is probably a better player, so he'll probably get that series. Scribbles, I think, over Mist. SB, I don't really know Mist, to be honest, so that's just a lack of ball knowledge by me. Looks like he might not have a page yet, so he's probably a new rookie. Evo Chronic, I like Evo for 1v1. Reddles Scribbles, I like Reddles for 1v1. Okay, so Wavy First Killer Evo Reddles, nothing too crazy there. Let's go to Group B. We've got Zapatos versus Kevin. I do think Zapatos gets the win. I don't know much about Kevin. I do see that he beat Kofer and Jazzy, so definitely good. Could be a close series. AJ Wiz, how did AJ do? AJ he lost to First Killer, but he beat Kevin and Kofer. Wiz lost to Zap. I think I like AJ here then. Diaz Tricky, I like Diaz a lot. I think he's probably arguably the best active 1v1 player right now. Obviously there's no Daniel here because Daniel would be considered in there. Talk Reveal. Let's see. How did both of them do? Talk lost to Zap but beat Saucy, Chronic, and LJ, whereas Reveal lost to Diaz Reddles but beat Cam, OSM, and Kevin. It's kind of a toss-up. I think I like Talk here because I think Reveal's been focused on threes mostly. Zapatos over AJ. I do believe we have seen Zapatos playing at a peak, so I'm going to go there. Diaz, I like over pretty much everybody right now. Spoilers. Kevin Wiz at the bottom. I think I like Wiz here based on Swiss results, but to be honest, I don't know much about either of those players. Tricky Reveal. You can see Tricky just lost to LJ and Scribbles, and then Reveal, we saw he lost to Diaz and Reddles. So I think Reveal probably has a better show up here. Talk probably beats Wiz. I think I'm going to go for the rookie to upset the vet and go Reveal over AJ. Maybe that's, I don't know. You let me know if you think that's a controversial pick. That's Zapatos, Diaz, Talk, and Reveal. And then, so for our playoffs, they're looking pretty cool. Some cool matches here. Reddles Reveal. I think I like Reddles here. For 1v1, Evo talk. I like Evo on a good day. I think Evo is a very strong 1v1 player and a very strong Rocket League player. Wavy Diaz. This is an interesting one. I probably go Diaz over Wavy in a close game 7. Zappatos first killer. I do think first killer has the skill diff to beat Zap there. Although no disrespect to him. That pushes Wavy Reddles down here. I do believe Wavy is the better 1v1er. And Zappatos Evo. I think I go Evo here. I don't know. Am I way overvaluing Evo? You guys let me know what you think. First killer Wavy, Diaz Evo in the semifinals. Really great players. I'm going to go with probably Wavy over first killer, but I could see first killer getting the win here if he's really on for ones. I just think, generally speaking, the players who qualified for Raleigh, like first killer as one, and the SSG guys, they've been so 3v3 focused. They're probably still doing scrims. They're probably very active in that they're very 3v3 brained, if that makes sense. And these guys that were on like put together teams like Wavy or Evo, or players like that, I expect them to be a little bit more ranked focus, probably really high in 2v2 MMR right now and really high in 1v1 MMR. So it's kind of a tough toss-up. I think the skill difference is very close, but I'm going to pick the player who's been playing more ones recently if they're both extremely good at the game. Diaz, I do think, beats Evo here. Maybe 4-1. That sets up Wavy Diaz grand final. Nothing too controversial about that. I do think if Diaz plays the way he can, it goes to a game 7 and he gets the win. And we have Diaz, the Brazilian, winning our NA region for 1v1. I do think it's very possible that Wavy or first killer beats Diaz. Evo also on a peak day I think could beat Diaz. He's really the one to beat. I don't know if anyone else I put in the top has that skill set. I don't know if I put anyone else over Diaz just based on what we've seen so far. So yeah, that's my prediction. Probably nothing too controversial from there, but if you feel differently or you pick differently, let me know what you think. And stay tuned for this weekend. The matches, I believe, start Friday, right? Yes, they start June 6th at 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So basically middle of day Friday for us in the States here, or us in NA, I should say, really. And so, yeah, I'll be watching. Tune in. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you picked. Let me know how you feel about Diaz coming into our region of NA and winning it, as even though, he played on Complexity this year, which is technically an NA org. Obviously, the team's not all NA players necessarily, but let me know what you think and what your picks were. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.